Hi, my name is Chris, and today I have for you a beginner exercise routine using the Lifepro AeroFlex 4-in-1 aerobic step platform. This is going to be more of a full body strength workout, and today we're just going to be using the step platform and the legs, and I'm going to show you how we can use these legs in different ways so you can work different muscles, okay? We will change the positions and I will show you how to do that. I will be using just the step and the legs, and we will be using a mat if you're on a hardwood floor. If you're on carpeting, you don't need to, but I say we just get started, get ourselves warmed up, and start this quick little exercise routine. Okay, so we're gonna start out behind your little step here, and we're just gonna take taps of your toes to warm up your body, all right? So nice and easy. This way we get used to where the step is, okay? This is not a step aerobics workout, but I wanna do some movement to get your body warmed up, okay? It's really important to get our bodies warmed up before we start doing any kind of exercise, all right, just to make sure that our muscles are ready. So let's curl your arms with it, okay? And if you have trouble with that, just move your body, okay? That's really what it's all about, right? Keep going. Excellent, stay with it. Keep going. Good, and you don't have to be on a beat at all here. You can take this at whatever tempo feels good for you. Give me 8 more of these. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Now put your right foot on top and just turn for me. And what I'm going to have you do is march. Okay, so watch this. If I'm showing you from the side, it looks like this. You're marching with 1 foot on the bench and 1 foot on the floor, and that's going to warm up your quadriceps. Make sure that your abs are in strong and you're not doing this. Okay, stand tall. Keep going. So we're warming up the leg, warming up the leg. Good. Staying with that. Marching up and down. Make sure both knees are bent. Good. Nice. Now come down and let's switch sides. So turn it around, put your left foot on, and then just start marching. Again, this does not have to be with a beat. I want you to press your foot, your whole foot, into that bench so it lifts you up a little bit, okay? Keep going. Stay with it here. Good. Give me 1 more. And good. Come on off your bench. Now, you're going to go heel up, reach for your toe, come up, and then step down. So doing that again, you're going to put your heel up, you're going to reach for your toe, come back up, and switch. So let's take that just a little bit faster. Heel, toe, up, and in. Heel, toe. So obviously here we're starting with the bench with both legs, 1 under each side, okay? And throughout this routine today, we're gonna change how we use the legs. So you can feel different things in different muscle groups, all right? And some of the moves we're gonna do on the side of the bench, some of them will use the heels lifted. So you'll see how you can feel things differently in different muscle groups, changing the angle of what you're doing, okay? Keep going. Good. Again, this is beginner, so we're not going to use any dumbbells or anything, just the bench. Good. Let's go 1 more of these on each side, heel and toe, and up and down. 1 more, heel and toe, and up and down. So take your legs out wide, and what I want you to do is start lunging side to side and up and down. Good. So your toes are just a tiny bit turned out. And then if you have the flexibility, see if you can touch your bench, but try to keep your back straight. So don't do this. Try not to round forward. All right. You're bending in the knee and keeping your back straight. Okay. Always abs strong here. And that's why we're here. We're here to get stronger, right? It doesn't happen overnight. It takes some work, just like anything that's worth it in life, right? Keep going. Down. Good. One more each way. And stop. Okay, so just shake out your legs, shake out your legs. And what we're gonna do is take your right foot and we're gonna walk up and down 15 times on the right. Okay, so we're gonna take it up, up, down, down. Ready? Let's go. 1 and down. 2 and down. Good. 3, down. 4, down. That'll warm up your legs. 5 and your calves. 6, good. Get your whole foot on the bench. 7, 8, good. 9, 10, easy, just 5 more, right? 5, again, we're warming up your body. 4, 3, 2, you have 1 more. 1, very nice. Now, switching legs, your left foot is gonna step up 15 times, walk up and down. Left, good. 2, good. Go at your pace that feels good for you. 4, and what's great about these is that you can always pause them and take breaks when you need to. 6, good. 7, 8, good. 9, 10, just 5 more. 5, good. 4, 3, 2, you have 1 more. 1, very nice. Okay, shake out your legs here, shake out your legs, and then a little release through your back, okay? Our first move is called a step up, okay? Very easy to do, works the balance a little, and we are gonna do a mini balance challenge at the end of this move. So you're gonna put your right foot up on your bench, whole foot is on the bench, no heels hanging off, okay? Whole foot on the bench. From here, you're gonna lift your left knee and put it back down. All right, now, if that's too hard for you, you can tap your foot and come back up. And then try to add the knee. So let's try it. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. 1 and down. 2 and down. 3. Good. Don't lock this knee. 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, and a smile helps. 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Good. Come down. You should have felt that in your right leg. I think sometimes people think, my left leg is moving, I should feel that one, but this is the one taking the weight. So let's try it on the other side now. Left foot comes up, whole foot is on the bench. Lift your right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Nice and easy. 5 more. 5. You can do this. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Very nice. Now put your right foot back up there. Okay, and we're gonna work on a balance here. So I want you to take your left foot to the edge of the bench and then take the leg out. Okay, put your hands to your hips and just hold this. Keep a soft bend in your knee, and if you're kind of wobbling, that's okay. Tap the bench and put the foot back up. Hold it, hold it. Little balance, 4 more counts. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, switch legs. Put your left foot on top. Right toes on the bench, lift the leg, and hold it. Hold it. Good. Sometimes I like to stare at something that's not moving. So if you look at something ahead of you, maybe like the little logo on the bottom of your TV screen, or a mark on the wall, something like that. 3, 2, 1. Having a focal point will help you. Okay, so what we're gonna do is turn your bench, and we're gonna work on push-ups. Now, with push-ups, you can absolutely do these with your knees, on your knees. Just make sure that you're not doing this, okay? On the knees, you wanna be right above your knees. You're gonna have your thumbs pointing in front of you and your fingers holding the side of the bench. Now, I just want you to bring your elbows to your sides and then press back up. Now, can you do this on your toes? Absolutely, but because this is beginner, I'm gonna show it on the knees. Make sure you're not bending in the center. You wanna bring your whole body with you. We're gonna go 8 of these. 8, and press. 7, press the bench away from you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Very nice. Come on back and stretch. Now, I said we weren't going to use dumbbells in this, so I want to give you one upper back move that eventually you will use dumbbells for, but I wanted to make sure if we're going to do some chest that we're also going to do some back, okay? So grab the bench, and you're going to hold it with your fingers inside of these little grates here, okay? From here, your left hand has the bench, your right knee is bent, and your hand is on it. All right, make sure you're not rounded forward, pull your shoulder blade back, and we're gonna row 10 times, bringing your elbow back, not in your neck, and then we'll switch sides. Okay, ready? Here we go. 10, and down. 9, keep your elbow close to your body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Very nice. So now let's switch. Grab it with your right hand. Put your hand on your left knee. It's slightly bent. Tip forward from your hips. Abs are strong. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep the neck long, 2, just one more, and 1. Very nice. Take the bench, put it back down. We have 2 more moves to do with the bench like this, okay? So you're gonna put your foot on the bench, and what I want is for your the inside of your foot to be lined up right at the edge of the blue, okay? So, little tiny bit wider than hip width apart. We're gonna squat down, and then you're gonna step up and tap your foot on the bench. You're gonna squat down, and then tap your foot back up, standing all the way up. We're doing 10 of these. Here we go. 10, keep both heels down. 9, 8, try to keep your right heel on the bench. 7, 6, 5, 4, keep going, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Fantastic. You should have really felt that right leg and those right glutes. So left foot up, again, the inside of your foot is right against that blue line there, okay? Ready? 10 on this side. Get the heart rate up. Ready? 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, good, dropping the backside, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Okay, so next move, I'm gonna pull my mat out for it, and we're gonna do this move with the bench this way, and then we're gonna do it in another way later on in the workout. All right. Okay, so we're gonna be down on the floor, and what you're gonna do is bring your feet to the bench, all right, and lay all the way down. Now, what I want you to do is have your heels on the bench, hands down by your side, and your toes up, all right? We're gonna do what's called a glute bridge. You're gonna press your feet down into the bench, not pressing away, press down. You're gonna lift up, squeeze the glutes, and then bring it back down. All right, we're gonna do this one 15 times. Strong glutes are a great way to help you prevent injury in your back and your knees, okay? So hands by your side, lift up, press. 1, and down, good. 2, so you have your toes lifted here. 3, 4, squeeze the backside. 5, 6, 7, also working those hamstrings. 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, we got this, keep going. 3, I know, the backs of those legs. 2, one more, and 1. Good. Now bring your leg up and stretch, okay? So right here, you're just gonna pull that leg up, and if you can't straighten your leg like this, you can just bend it a little bit. Okay, hold. You should feel that stretch behind your leg there. Take it down, and let's switch legs. Okay, so quick little stretch. Wonderful. Now, best way to get up from here, pull your knees into your chest, roll over into a fetal position, and come up. So what are we gonna do? We are gonna change the angle of your bench here. So now you're gonna grab your bench and flip it over. From here, I want you to just pull one of the legs out, just like that, all right? And just get it out of the way for right now, okay? So you're gonna have an inclined bench this way. Now, on my mat, it's a little bit easier because I have a hardwood floor, so I want you to make sure if you're doing this on a hardwood floor, not carpeted, that you do have a mat underneath you because we don't want the bench to slip. Okay, so we're gonna do some moves standing with the bench in this position. Okay, so we're gonna face the step, and you're gonna put your foot right where it says Lifepro, and you're gonna bring your left leg back. Now this is a little bit of a balance, so if you need to hold onto a chair or onto the wall, that's fine. This is a lunge that is gonna help you to put your foot in the correct position so that you're not lunging forward. Lunges are down and up, not forward and back, okay? So we're gonna come back up onto your back toes, and the front foot is at an angle, all right? So stay there. From here, you're going to just bend your back knee and your front leg, and then come back up. All right, so we're gonna do just 10 of these on each side. Make sure your back heel stays up. Here we go. So you have 10, and make sure you can see your toes. 9, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, you don't have to go very deep to feel this. 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Fabulous. Take it back and switch sides. So foot right up on that Lifepro, and then take your right foot just out a little bit and step back, okay? So that does matter. You don't want this right foot to be directly behind your left, all right? Or you're gonna be on like a seesaw or a balance beam, right? Okay, so right there, down and up 10 times. 10, you're bending both knees. 9, good. 8, 7, good. 6, and think about pressing down into that bench. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, 1, and great. All right, next we're gonna go down to the bench. Okay, so here we are, down on the bench. All right, and what we're going to do is roll yourself back. Your back should feel supported by the bench, and if you're a little longer than I am, you can wiggle down just a little bit. We're gonna take crunches. So crunches on an incline, it also helps to prevent pulling in the neck, okay? So hands behind your head. What I want you to think about is pushing your head into your fingertips rather than fingertips into your head, okay? So when you lift, you're getting those shoulder blades just off the bench and then back down. We're gonna do 15 of these, okay? You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't wanna go back over the bench like this. 5, as soon as your shoulder blades hit. 6, bring it back up, right? 7, just do your best. 8, if you can't get through all 15 right now. 9, just do your best. 10, come back and try to get through it next time. 11, or the time after that. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Okay, roll yourself up. Sit on the edge, bottom edge of the bench, and bring your hands back behind you. Now, if it feels better for you to have your hands here, that's fine. Now, you're gonna take your heels on the floor and strong through your core. You're gonna lift your left knee up towards your chest and your right. But notice how I'm not doing that, right? So I wanna lift, knee up, and I'll be using my core to lift it, okay? So we're gonna do 10 of these. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, squeeze in your abs. 7, that does not mean hold your breath. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Not so bad, right? Sure. Okay. One more set of crunches, and they're going to be just a little different. So from here, we're going back to that laying down position. Your hands are going to be behind the head, and what I want you to do is take your right hand over to your left knee, come back, and then switch to the other side. So we're going to do 10 of these total, 5 on each side. Ready? You're going across and back. 2. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, you can do it, 9, 1 more, and 10. Excellent. Pull one knee into your chest, rock it up, and we're gonna switch the position of the bench one more time. So this time when you switch the position of the bench, you're gonna pull the legs out, and there's a little button right in there where you're gonna push and pop that apart, okay? Now, from there, you're gonna want to take this little hole, right, so that it's pointing to the center of the short end, and pop it in there, okay? So you're gonna pop that right in there, and on the other side, pop that back in, and now you're gonna have a bench that inclines and a smaller range, okay? So we're gonna do 4 moves with the bench in this position. So let's stand up and let's do it. Okay, with the bench in this position, we are going to be doing a heels elevated squat, which is gonna feel a little different than the squats we did off the side of the bench. So you're gonna stand on it. Your toes are gonna be on the floor and your heels are gonna be on the bench, all right? So it almost feels like you have heels on, okay? So right there, you're gonna drop your butt back without your knees going forward. So drop your backside and then come back up. And we're gonna do 10 of these just to make sure you feel good with them. If you wanna do a few more, you can. Ready? Dropping for 10, 10, and up. 9, keep your weight in your heels, good. 8, abs are strong. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, you can do it, one more, and done. Excellent. We're gonna turn the other way. So now, with your feet turned the other way, we're gonna work on what eventually will be like a deadlift, okay? But what this is gonna be, your feet are gonna be on, and they're angled, okay? So that takes a little bit of pressure off your back. So what I want you to do is put your hands on your hips, soften your knees, and I want you to bend forward from your hips, and then stand back up. So what you should feel is a stretch in your hamstrings, and then when you come back up, the hamstrings contracting. Okay, we're doing 10 of these total. Ready? Here we go. So bend in half from your hips, keep your knees soft, and up. So imagine that you are standing on a cliff and you don't want to fall over, so you're keeping your legs strong, right? And you're just peeking over the cliff, right? And 3, press the backside back. Good. And 4, and think about it. Do you feel the stretch? Squeeze the backside when you come up. Good. Stay with it. Good. 7. Whew. Excellent. 8. You got it. 2 more. 9. There's one more. You ready for it? Let's do it. Come on. 10 and up. Great. Step it down. Hamstrings and glutes working there. We're getting back down on the floor. All right, so we're back down on the floor. You have 2 moves left, all right? So one of them you've already done. Actually, both of them you've already done in different positions. So we're going to come down, and you're going to put your heels, whole foot, on the bench. Now, we did this already before on the bench when it was flat with your heels up. So now your whole foot is going to press down into the bench, and we're going to do glute bridges again, going up and down. So you might just feel this a little bit differently in the hamstrings here, okay? So getting prepared, we're gonna do 10 of these. Here we go. 10 and down. 9, good. 8, 7, try not to hold your breath. You can count with me. 6, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, you have one more, and 1. Very nice. Now, keep your feet on the bench, and I want you to think about not arching the back, so you know there's space under there, and we don't want that. I want you to tilt your pelvis the other way so that your back is as flat as you can get it to the floor, okay? That doesn't mean scrunching it into the floor, but just tilting it a little bit so that your back is as flat as it can be. Now, hands are gonna go behind the head, and what I want you to do is reach and then come back down. All right, so we're gonna do 10 of these crunches. Ready? Let's go nice and slow. 10 and down. And 9 and down. 8, 7, good. 6, you're almost done. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Fantastic. Oh, good. So let's, from here, take a stretch, all right? Extend that leg up again and bring it in. Hold it and take a big breath in through your nose and out. Do one more breath in there and out. Good. Put your foot on the bench and switch sides. Right here, hold it. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. All right, bring the knees into your chest. And what I want you to do is take your knees over to the left side, put your left hand on your knees, and then your right arm out to the side and look over at it. Stay right there. Wonderful, good. Take it back into the center. Let's cross over to the other side. Right hand on the top knee, left arm out to the side, and go ahead and look over at it. Good. Nice stretching through that lower back and your hips. Good. Come back up. Now, like I said before, best way to get up, come to a fetal position, push yourself up. Now, what are we gonna do? We're gonna just take a couple more stretches. So let's stand up here. And what I want you to do is put your left foot up on your angled board and have your right toes angled out a little bit. So not completely to the wall, to the side of you, but maybe about 45 degrees, okay? Hands on your hips, and start to with a bent left knee, fold forward, okay? You should feel a nice stretch behind that left leg, and if you can take your hands to the bench. If you're not ready for that, that is completely fine. All right, flexibility, just like anything else, takes work as well. Now, wherever you are, just gonna bend your knees a little bit and roll yourself back up. Good. Put your right foot on the bench, left toes slightly out, and hips go back as you come forward. If you can, go ahead all the way down to the bench Good. Bend both knees wherever you are. Roll yourself all the way up. Wonderful. Shake out those legs. Great job. So let's take a big breath all the way up and in. Bring your hands together. Bring them down to your heart. And thank you so much for joining me for this quick little beginner routine with the AeroFlex 4-in-1 aerobic step platform. I will see you for the next one. Bye-bye.